Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream today. Today Wednesday's live stream. I'll be looking at where we left yesterday because I think we picked two trades yesterday. That was on gold and also on USD JPY. So I think going through the trade, we had trades that actually hit stop loss, and I think we had one that hit break even. So let's quickly dive into the chart and we'll look into the chart for what we have for ourselves today. Okay. Okay, so let's walk down. Let's walk through. We had a very, very beautiful trade layout. So yesterday, our trade actually hit stop loss on gold. As you can see, as analyzed yesterday, we had a very tap on our stop loss. Then we had price get all the way to our profit targets. It happens. There are days like that. Did I see any other opportunity to pick a new entry? I wasn't checking my chart, so had other things to do. If not, I would have picked new entries. I would have picked new entries. So you are welcome to the stream. Okay. Okay, sorry, I had to set something, so that's the reason why I went quiet for quite a while. Okay, all good. Okay, so let's check USD JPY. Ooh, USD JPY actually hit TP, but USD hit break even, because when I was on this trade, we had the trade hit break even before reversing all the way back up, hitting break even, then eventually it sold off. So it happens that way, and sometimes we don't get the opportunity to re-enter. So gold hit stop loss, hits profit target. USD hit break even and also hit profit target. So I'm coming. I want to share the live stream on our social handles. So if you are joining us anywhere, you are welcome to FOGX. FOGX means the finger of God. Okay, so let's quickly go through our chart. Let's quickly see what we have for ourselves today. Okay, so on USDJPY, yesterday's trade didn't play out. It played out well, actually. Every trade played out well. It's just that we didn't have good delivery at our own end. So, and as I used to say, markets whine us. So, so this 1 hour bearish order block is still valid, but we've gone above the high, but we didn't close up above the high of the candle, so it's still very, very much valid. But I'm not going to keep it up there again because I'll go to a lower time frame and look for this. So this is now serving as a new resistance zone. So, and since we've swept these highs, then we should be expecting bearish market. Once we can either break this low, then I'll be very much comfortable to look for sales. Either we'll break the low, or we already have a bearish ORB forming, which is right here, because this candle here closed bearish, and you can see price consolidating. So I can actually decide to pick a sell from here currently. Stop loss around 25 pips. Funny how I forgot, we need to check our news calendar. Let's see. Okay. So on our news calendar today, CPI already dropped for AUD. We currently have CAD Bank, BOC, Bank of Canada rate statement coming. Their policy report and overnight rate is also coming up. Also by 7 p.m. we are having FOMC. So that's quite an interesting one. So we can get into this trade now. Probably ride it all the way down. Let's say we target Asian's low. Because currently this low is London's low. Stop loss of 25 pips. TP will be around 70 pips. But let's do it a 1 to 2.5. Okay. Okay, 65 pips. I think that's better. We can have that. So we'll lock it in once we hit London's low. Right, we want to see price trade all the way downward, the downside. Because we've had this market structure shift and we've had price come back into that region, sweeping this short time high. Then we can now see price trade all the way down. Go to a lower time frame, we can't really see any inefficiency here. So even though we had this, price has made a little tap into it. So we've had this break of structure right here, had a return back, sweeping these highs, and we should have price trade all the way down. Probably trade all the way down to this low, because these lows are relatively poor. So that would be like our main target. So that is going to be like 75 pips. So these lows are going to be like our main target. So if you are joining the stream or you are seeing the stream after, here on the stream we talk about technical analysis, teach you the way I make my entries. So to explain this USDJPY trade is just simple. Yesterday I thought about ORB, and one of the videos I dropped on my YouTube channel also explained what ORB is. So if you don't know, this is simply what ORB means. The high and low of the first 15 minutes candle that closes after the opening. No, the second 15 minutes candle that closes after the opening of a 4-hour candle. So for example, This is the 4-hour candle that just started. This is the first 15 minutes candle that closes. This is the second that closes. So you put your horizontal line on the 15 minutes candle, on the 4-hour candle. So for example, this horizontal line is on the 4-hour candle. You can see it there. You can see it here. So I've marked other 4-hour candles to come. So now once that 4-hour candle closes, once that 4-hour candle opens, I mark the second 15 minutes candle that opens after the horizontal line. So the horizontal line has the first 15 minutes, and the second 15 minutes opens. After it closes, then I mark the high and low, and once we get a breakout of that zone, I'm picking my buy. And in this case, you can see the price has returned back to that zone, right? We've had a very, very choppy, slow consolidation here before New York opening. So New York opening, we should expect a little bit of liquidity. If not, we'll be waiting for FOMC news to drop, which will now give us directions. So for gold, yesterday on gold, we did the same thing. We picked a trade after the breakout, the first 15 minutes candle that broke out of the 15 minutes ORB. We picked our trade. Stop loss was below that low, and you can see price delivered but came to tap us out. So it was a very sad one. So if I had been watching my chart around Asian close to London open, I would have found this. So it's just the same thing. 15 minutes ORB, mark the high and low. First 5 minutes candle that closes outside the high or the low, then you pick your buy and you put your stop loss at the low of the candle, and you target a 1 to 2.5, a 1 to 2, a 1 to 2.5. That's all. So it's not hard. Now the funniest thing is, when you are doing all this, you are doing this in a market that is trending. You want to see the market trend, and you have an overall bias. So most times, I used to say it, I like to pick a bullish ORB in a bullish scenario. So where I have the market reversing, that's where I want to pick in a bullish ORB. And there are other means of entering: liquidity sweep, fair value gaps. But for some time now, I just want to talk about the ORB setup, the 4-hour ORB setup, and just teach us how to use it, so you guys can actually see me use it. So every strategy I'll be teaching you, I'll be using it in the live market to show you guys the entries, the exits, the consequences about maybe using the market, using the strategy the wrong way. So those can actually affect you when you are trading in a very, very bad way. So that's previous days high, previous days low. So, and for my main target, I would like to see price get all the way to this relatively poor highs. So I'm still expecting gold to be bullish, very much bullish, very, very much bullish. So this strategy just helps you keep in mind of the trend you are currently on. So whatever trend you are on, you shouldn't be trading against the trend. If you are in a bullish scenario, you should be finding bullish ORB. Once the market changes trend, you see a market structure shift, or you see something different, then you should start planning to change your strategy. Okay. No trades on GBP JPY. Market condition there isn't looking friendly that much. So you can see in GBP JPY we are in a bearish market condition currently. So, and one of the things we need to observe is how to place our entries. We don't just look at the market and decide to place our entries anyhow. I always used to say it, we must have a story, we must tell a story to why we are picking a trade. There must be a confluence in that way. Either we are breaking a support zone, we've gotten to a level of resistance before you just decide to pick your trade. So I think basic supply and demand should be very, very much okay. I think maybe with time we will also discuss about other strategies like supply and demand, try and implement them in the market so you guys can actually see how it works, what are the ideas around those type of strategies. Just like the ORB now, I'm using the ORB with other concepts like the fair value gap, the bullish order block, bearish order block. So those, for example, as an ICT trader, if I say there's a bearish order block here, for another trader he's going to say there is a supply zone there. For another trader, they are going to say it's a resistance. So we are all speaking the same language. So nobody's speaking out of context, if I should put it that way. We are all speaking out of context to the content we have in what we've learned. So if I should put it that way. So for GBP JPY on our higher time frame, we can actually see we've been making a lot of big dips, which is breaking market structure, right? We've been having a lot of market structure shifts, and I'll be very, very much happy to change my intention of being bearish once we get around this fair value gap area. Once we get here and we get around this 4-hour bullish order block zone, then I can now change my perspective to be bullish about GBP JPY. But for now, I'm very much bearish, as I'm looking for sells, because currently the buyers are not in the market at all. You can actually see it from the way the price, if what we've had from Friday 17th of October till 27th, so 17th to 27th, that was 10 days worth of price action, right? Then from 27th till date, it's just 2 days worth of price action is what has cleared 10 days worth of price action. What's that telling you? We have sellers in the market, so the buyers are not strong. Because when buyers were taking price up, sellers were coming in till we now had more sellers. So when you look at your charts should interpret what you see. Like, you should be able to interpret what you see. It's more like saying you are a seer or something. So you should give meaning to what you are seeing in your chart. Okay, so on Euro JPY confirming the same thing. We have a 4-hour bullish order block here. You can see the way these candles they've been rejecting on the 4-hour time frame. So I can mark out this zone as a 4-hour bearish order block zone. Right, go to my 1 hour. You can see we just started a new 4-hour candle, right? We're getting a wonderful price action currently happening. That's nice. Very lovely. That's lovely. Very lovely. Ooh. That plunge is coming in for London's low. So prices, we're currently seeing price go for London's low. Right. Okay. Once we are up 1-1, we are going to lock in our profit. As once we start seeing 25 pips, once we start seeing 25 pips, then we lock it in and we keep it simple. So I like I like the push I'm getting. Push is, how do we call it? It's beautiful. Okay, price already tagged London's low. So for safety at this point, because we've attacked this low, we'll be moving our stop loss to break even. So at this point, we are not risking anything on our capital. We are locking in our profits. Not locking in our profit, but we are playing safe, if I should put it that way. So we'll move stop loss to break even currently. So we just want to see price keep moving forward. So we've attacked London's low already. Oh, that's a lovely drop. Very lovely drop. So at this point, we just hold. We hold and we keep seeing what price is doing. At this point, let's move our break even down a little bit, so at this point we won't pay for commissions again. So it's more, at this point, is a risk-free trade. So all we just need to do is to watch the market do its thing. As simple as that. All we just need to do at this point is to let the market do its thing. Then we see how far I'll be ending the stream around 2:30. I hope the trade does well, so we call it a day. God is good. Give him all the praise. So I'll be ending the stream in the next 5 minutes. Today's stream is not quite long, so we won't be doing long streams that much again. Maybe once in a while. Most of the times we don't really get a set of, maybe, although it's because I have some other things to do. That's why I'm actually ending the stream now. If not, I was planning to do the stream for about an hour and 30 minutes. Well, currently that's not possible. Well, let's see where this trade will take us to in the next 5 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't do rubbish, because no matter what, trade will always want you, will always want wine. But no panic. You panic, your mind will skip. Hope you enjoyed one or two things, because for the past, since yesterday, we've been using the ORB concept. So maybe next week we'll focus on something else, or we'll still keep on using the ORB so that we can test it on a stretch to see, to get live actions of the delivery, like the profit and loss we've made so far from the trades. So if I should check our history, you can actually see we had a loss yesterday, which was $247. So we had a loss yesterday. So one loss, one break even. So far, that's what we've had. One loss, one break even. I think I should jot that down so that we know where we are. One loss and one break even. So you can also join our Telegram channel. Our Telegram channel is FOGX Resources. So if you go to your Telegram and you just search FOGX Resources, so you see FOGX Resources, if you guys can see it on the screen. So when you click on it, you can join. So I don't know if it's showing on the screen for you guys to see, so but you can join and you get live updates. Also, you can also search FOGX social trading. We have about 85 members currently, so you can join our social trading. So if you want to, you can join our social trading. So just search FOGX social trading or FOGX resources. So we are on Telegram, and you get live updates from us directly. And if you want to reach out to us on other social handles, FOGX Resources, so you can go to Instagram. We are on Instagram actually. So FOGX Resources, can get us on Instagram. On YouTube, the same thing. FOGX Resources. And also on TikTok. If you want to get us on TikTok also, you can get us on TikTok. Okay, I will be leaving you guys here. The stream will be ending in the next 1 minute. So, but our trade is going fine. Once we get a 1 to 2, I'll send an update to the Telegram group if we should close or we should hold, but for me, I'm holding till we hit TP or we hit a 1 to 2. So I'm closing at a 1 to 2. So either we are hitting 50 pips or we are hitting our 75 pips stop loss. It all depends on the market structure or what we are seeing. So, but price hitting London's low and not reacting to go back up shows more signs of a willingness to keep going down. So, and even if we want to see price rally back up a bit, we shouldn't see price exceed this fair value gap. For me, this fair value gap should hold. This fair value gap should hold all the way down. Should hold price all the way down. So I would have loved to have a live stream for FOMC where we will trade FOMC, where we trade news, but I don't know if that will be possible, but I don't think it will be possible today. So I'll be ending the stream, guys. Please do follow us on all social handles. Reach out to us. FOGX Academy will be starting up very soon. We'll be opening up our office. Details of the address and the place will be passed down to you guys. Videos of the place so you can locate the place, any part, but just so that you know it's actually in Ikorodu. So this trade is actually doing fine. It's doing well. Okay, so I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day and just be profitable at the end of the day. Whatever strategy you are using out there, always make sure you are using good risk management, stop loss, take profits, simple knowledge. Forex will wound you if you are not cautious. So always be cautious. And one of the things I've learned from someone is make sure you always save your capital. No matter how bad the trade wants to go, make sure you save your capital so you'll be able to pick another trade. You blow your account, you don't have any other money again to trade. So keep it in your head and keep it locked in. I'll see you guys in the next video.